Aloha everyone and good morning. Today we're going to do a short video that you can practice right away as soon as you wake up. So with that in mind, if you have a blanket, then please go ahead and grab it and maybe just fold it twice. If you don't have a blanket, then don't worry about it. So let's go ahead and get started on our backs. Roll over onto one side, prop yourself up on your forearm, and then just relax back down in the fetal position, giving yourself a moment to get back in bed. Maybe you got up to start this video, you grabbed your phone, whatever it is. Let's restart the day. On an exhale, go ahead and roll over on your back. And just settle in here. Maybe pick up your hips, replace the base of your spine on the mat. And go ahead and close your eyes or soften your gaze. And flip your palms up toward the ceiling. Start to inhale through your nose. And on the exhale, you can open your mouth a little bit and sigh it out. And on your next inhale, send the inhalation to that spot right below the belly button and just above the groin. And then on the exhale, imagine that little balloon deflates toward the ground. Inhale, fill up the balloon. Exhale, let it sink down. Continue to breathe this way. And think about relaxing on the inhales. And on the exhale, you just expel any tension, any stickiness left over from last night. Take 5 more lower belly breaths. At your own pace, go ahead and inhale. Place your left ankle on top of the right thigh. And then flex the foot, spread the toes. And if you have that blanket or pillow, place it on the outside of your right thigh for support. And go ahead and inch and wiggle your right foot toward the opposite edge of the mat. And just let your knees droop down. Don't worry about how far down your knees get. That's not the purpose of this posture. Just go ahead and place your hands on your hips and check to see that they're relatively even. If you find that one hip is up higher, maybe the left hip is higher up the body, like closer toward your chin, then go ahead and just lift up your right thigh, replace the blanket, and then let it settle down. If you need to fidget, wiggle around with the height, go ahead and do so. And once you've settled in, just flex the feet, gentle spread of the toes, and spend 5 belly breaths here. an inhale, go ahead and bring your knees up and walk the right foot back to the outer edge of the mat. And then place your blanket on the outside of the left thigh this time. Just setting it up for support. And then go ahead and exhale, left foot back down on the mat. Inhale, place right ankle on left thigh. Flex feet, spread toes. And then start to walk your left foot over toward the opposite edge of the mat. And let your knees droop down. And if you find that this is uncomfortable for you, any pinching sensations, then please just lift up your left knee. And maybe bring the blanket in closer, higher up the thigh for support. You can fold the blanket again if you need an even a higher height. No judgment here. And then go for 5 belly breaths. And on your next inhale, just bring the knees up and start to walk the left foot back toward the outer edge of the mat. You can remove the blanket, place it off to the side. And then go ahead and place top foot back down on the mat. And then just take a second to lift up your hips and replace your sacrum on the mat. And on an inhale, go ahead and bring your hands up towards the ceiling. And exhale. Let them fall back behind you. Extend through the middle finger, but relax the shoulders. And if it's okay for your chest, go ahead and clasp at elbows. And inhale, fill up lower belly. Exhale, let it fall toward the mat. Beautiful. Spend 3 breaths here, inviting a little bit more openness into the chest. Okay, and then on your next inhale, start to walk your feet over toward the right side. But keep your hips where they are, so keep left hip glued onto the mat. Pause. And then on an inhale, start to walk your torso over toward the right side. But keep your left shoulder firmly rooted on the mat. And if it's okay, you can even turn your head and neck and look toward your right shoulder. Inhale, breathe in space between the rib cage, the side body. Exhale, release any tension. Spend 3 breaths here. And on an inhale, you can make your way back to center. And exhale, go for the other side. Walk your feet over out to the left side. And you can just pause here and make sure that your right hip is firmly rooted. And then go ahead and send your upper body toward the left side as well. And turn your left cheek toward left shoulder if it's okay. And encourage the right shoulder down toward the mat. Inhale, go ahead and find your way back to center with the torso and the feet. Exhale, go ahead and place your palms to either sides of your hips. Inhale, fill up the belly. Exhale, place your hands at the hip crease and push away. Try to push your thigh bones away from your body. The shoulder blades are firmly rooted into the mat. Inhale, release. Exhale, push, 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 push. Inhale, release. Exhale one more time. Push, 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 push. Inhale, release, relax, let it go. And on an exhale, come up high onto your toes, and you can invite your knees in toward your chest. But try not to round your back so much so that there's no space in the lumbar spine, that little rainbow portion of the back. And then go ahead and flex your feet, spread your toes, and do little circles with the feet. They can go out, in, out. You can separate your knees a little bit. Maybe send them to one side, then send them to the other side. You can point and flex. Just waking up all those little muscles in the feet. Very nice. Okay, once you've had enough of that, go ahead and bring knees back to touch. Invite them a little bit closer into the body. And then just do very little micro rolls. So roll onto one side of the back. Exhale back to center. Just giving your lower back a nice little massage. Shoulders. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, you can go ahead and roll over to one side. Cup your ear in your hand. Pause for just a second. And then use your top hand to push yourself up and let your head hang heavy. Let your head come up last. And find your way into a seated position. If you have your blanket, you can go ahead and just prop your sitting bones up on the blanket, creating a nice tilt for the pelvis. There you go. And your legs don't have to be like this. You can just have one way out in front of the other. Or if you find that they're up high like this, that's totally normal. Just place blocks beneath your thighs or pillows, whatever it takes. Once you're comfortable, go ahead and place your hands at your lower belly. Inhale, fill up that belly. And relax. And then exhale. Send lower belly toward the spine. Very nice. And then on an inhale, leaving your hands where they are, puff up your chest, and on an exhale, turn your body toward the right side. Open the chest. You can look out over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, go ahead and circle the wrists, spread the fingers. Just awakening up the little hands. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you're ready to start your day. Namaste.